doesn't work anymore. It's just so good. What a great time. This has been going on for like, what, a month now? So, PC's on, but the keyboard won't turn on. I unplugged the Stream Deck. That was trying to like, it was doing some stupid stuff like this. It kept trying to boot, but it couldn't. I plug it back in. It might do it again. Yep. It's going to turn on and off and on and off. Yeah, so PC is on at the moment, but monitors aren't working, keyboard's not working. Well, the monitors, it's got power. Oh, wait. ¿Cómo se dice? Is it live? What happened? What did I do? What did I do? How did I fix it? How did I fix it? I want to play video game. Oh my god. Yo, how do you clean your screen? I'm scared. I might break it. I need to clean my monitor. That's gross. I'd be spitting on that loud. Disconnect all USB devices and plug them in one by one. What a great game, bro. What a great game. From everything or just from the top of it like that? Any microfiber towels? I do. That patch cannot come soon enough. They better fix this. This is unacceptable. Genuinely, this is garbage. This is what you call garbage. And I think it's Game Guard still. They don't think it is. I think it is. I don't know though. Try jiggling the cables. What if I just unplug the monitors? The PC's on. That's what I'm confused about. The PC's on, but it's not posting. Have you had any storage devices hurt? I've heard that'll happen sometimes. No, I have. Well, no. Not with helldivers. If they're hurt, it's because the game hurt them. Just so you know. Still not posting. Legit freezing every 3 seconds. It was unplayable. Yep. What a blast. Clear the CMOS. I can't even, dog. I'm looking at a blank screen. What if I, that's not plugged in yet. All right, I didn't unplug everything one by one. I'm impatient. If this doesn't work, I'm going to though. Clay SSD part 3. This is some bullshit, bro. Like, I think I said this before everyone got here, but I didn't believe this was, I didn't think this wasn't happening, like, but I wasn't aware of the issues. It's one of those things where it's not a huge deal to the individual until it happens to you. And the way I do things, I usually operate on, if I experience it, then I can talk about it, at least when it comes to games. This is some bullshit. My goodness. It's still not, monitor's still not turning on. Okay, unplug everything one by one. Let me take a mental note of what's happening here. So we have, I mounted an outer SSD because this case is kind of whack. There's not enough space to put more SSDs, at least not that I can think of. You say a one by one. That's my Ethernet cable. I shouldn't unplug that, yeah? I got them. Oh, I unplugged my HDMI cable already. Those were like the first things I unplugged. Now what? USB only? I could have used that information about 2 seconds ago, methinks. Why does the game do this? I don't know, but it's some bullshit. Okay. The last of the Mohicans. Now, I'm assuming you turn it off and back on, yeah? Next to power cord, or the house power, or the city power? Ooh, let's go with city power. Well, we'll turn it off. Okay. Gave us some breathing room. Let the light turn off and stuff. Is the screen lighting up all? Wait, is the screen lighting up at all? Not the screen. It's just the bottom of that's lit up, even though it's unplugged, which is weird. It's not plugged in. This is my Ethernet cable. Right here, Ethernet. This is still on because it's plugged into power. Okay. The only thing is, like, I've actually had this happen a lot, but it's never been to the point where I couldn't turn my PC back on. You know what I mean? Like, before, what happened is it would do that dumb stuff where it freezes. You launch the game, it's frozen, you can't do anything. Oh, this is great. You turn off the PC, turn it back on, and you're good. Until it happens again. But that was as far as it went. This is different. I've never had to do this before, and this is not my plan. I bought freaking pineapple on pizza for ghosts, and this is happening. The thanks I get. Purge your power supply. What happened? Do that thing where you unplug your power supply and hold power button to drain excess power. Okay. You unplug power supply and you hold the power button. I can do this. I can do that. That makes sense. Cow plays. Here's some money for a new PC. I just built this one. This is a 5070 Ti, 9800 X3D. I got 64 gigs of RAM. I built this to play Helldivers 2. But Cow plays extra 20. I shouldn't need a new PC. And if I do, I think I know who's paying for it. Because it's not me, bro. Nuh-uh. I've been putting in way too much goddamn time for this. This better not be affecting any of my hardware. Because that's some BS. Okay? I just started making good money this month. I've been not in debt, but I've been like skirting the line of investing to try and get better stuff to keep up with like the trends and 1440p and upgrading and whatnot. This better not mess up my stuff. That is for a fact. Is RAM overclocked? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I don't think so, actually. Okay, I held the power button twice. Twice now. Plug your HDMI into the motherboard, not the GPU. Could be a GPU failure. Oh, there's no fucking way. I just bought that. Plug your HDMI to the motherboard. What? Where's that even at, though? Oh, I see it. Which one's which? Okay. Expensive camera here. Expensive camera for the feet, by the way. This is DisplayPort. What else goes? Roscoe, thanks for the 5, broski. Appreciate you. Plug in the power now. Okay, I'm moving this before I trip on it, knock it over, and get mad at myself. That'd be a wise choice. Ba-na-na-now. Ba-na-na-now. Yeah. Give me that. Give me that. Ooh. Okay. It should be the middle monitor right there, methinks. So we'll be doing a best primary list soon. I plan to. I haven't started it yet. Marquez, thanks to 2. I do plan to. Good news is your calf is doing good. 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 I hope a little OhDough Jr. hangs in there. Becomes the best of the herd. Expecting a game to not break your PC is unreasonable. Also, you need to try appeasing the machine spirit. I don't know how. So I did the thing. This is it's in the motherboard. It's in the DisplayPort section. It didn't do anything though. What a riveting way to spend my freaking evening. Yo, AutoStop, thanks to the 5. Cow Plays, thanks to the 10. Appreciate y'all. Watching Doughboy fiddle with his PC. Yeah. It's as engaging as the gameplay, honestly. You tried clearing CMOS? I did, I think. CMOS, that's like where you unplug the power and you hold the power button and everything. I did that. I can do it again. I mean, I can unplug everything. I think I should do that. Unplug everything. Unplug everything. If it's doing this, check your benchmarks, check your temps. What the? How, brother? How I check stuff? I can't even start the PC. Everything's unplugged. Everything. This is different. The plug is unplugged. Nothing's plugged in. Nothing's plugged in. Wilbur, no glaze diving. Holding the power button. Maybe I didn't hold it long enough because that's still going on. Okay, power button being held. That's turned off. Nothing's plugged in, like I mentioned earlier. I feel like this should be good. Yeah? He weighs 1,250. Beefcake. Holy smokes. Cow plays thanks to 5. What's the average weight of a cow? Does your power supply have enough wattage to supply power to your new GPU? Hell yeah, it does. It's like a freaking 1100 watt or something like that. The PC's been fine. I've been streaming on this PC. I've been playing Helldivers on the PC for like a month or so now. It's not the PC that's the issue. It's the freaking game. It's the game. HDMI, not DisplayPort. Okay, I can do that. I think. Can I actually? Oh, I gotta go find DisplayPort. Oh my goodness, you're kidding me. I have DisplayPort somewhere. I think I know where. We have the new section, the old desk. Yep, never hanging that. This is Ethernet. Wait. No, that's not it. Walk with me. HDMI, not DisplayPort. Stop being a scammer with the shadows and maybe you'll be spared. What does it even mean? That's not it. Oh, that's not it. That's RAM. What the hell? I have HDMI somewhere. I just don't know. It's too easy. It's DisplayPort! Fuck. Are you kidding me? How does someone not have HDMI? Okay, walk with me. We're going somewhere else. How is that DisplayPort? What the heck? CMOS is the little silver coin battery on the motherboard. Should I open the PC and mess with that? I'm getting HDMI cable. There must be something in the water. No. Oh. Yes. Oh God, don't do that. What the? Jesus. Oh God. Who put this cable back? Why is there a mute button? That's so silly. As I was saying, I was playing Battlefield 6 basically all day today. It's a bit of a problem. I need to stop that. Was playing Battlefield 6 yesterday. No issues whatsoever. The second I started Helldivers 2, I think you saw me in the stream. I started the video game and I got like into the section where you see my character for the first second of the ship and the PC hard locks. Like, what the hell is that? And there's no warning? Okay. I'm trying to keep it hush-hush, but dog, folks trying to play the game, I'm trying to play the game. I shouldn't go this way. Not enough room back here. Do I want to fix the issue? I doubt. You're right. Who wants to play a video game to make a video to make a lot of money? Or I guess a decent bit of money. But you can instead just sit here on your phone trying to fix an issue and you can't use your PC. I love the last part. It's my favorite. So, spot me real quick. You see that? Yeah. Wait, can you see it? There it is. This barely reaches, by the way. Go this way. This is HDMI. Oh, why is one right here? Well, I think something to do. I have mic arms I haven't used yet. Cause I need to get like wood to space them out better. Wanted to hear your rant about your speech, but then PC died. I have to go sleep, but good luck, gamer. Bacon, thanks for 5. It wasn't like a long rant or nothing. Oh well. Okay. So as you can see, this is not anything. Oh my god, the screen's so dirty. Ignore the screen being dirty. I need to clean it. I'll figure it out. DisplayPort, no signal. Okay. Bro, I'm not showing you the screen again. That's disgusting. I gotta figure my life out. Turned it off on accident. Do you recommend to check your oil after 1,000 miles? Isn't it like 10,000 miles? Depending on the oil you're using. It also depends on how much you drive the car too, I feel. But I'm not really a car guy. I change my oil sometimes, but I don't really drive a whole lot. 100,000 miles? What are you driving? A Toyota? Input select HDMI 1. Okay. Listen, on your motherboard, wait. On your motherboard is the easy debug. Power on and watch it to see that LED it gets stuck on. Most display issues are the result of RAM unseated. But the RAM has been fine though. I think that you guys are like, I'm gonna do that, but I've been playing all day today. I've been playing for the past month, no issue. I started Helldivers 2, the PC crashes. Now we're here. I feel like the issue is that. It's Helldivers 2. Okay. Where's the power button? Found the power cable. Plug that sucker in. Unseated RAM. I can check the RAM, but I feel like it shouldn't be a problem. We'll see. Butt and Gore Shorts. What in the hell is that name? What kind of guy are you? The guy that plays video games and goes to the gym. That's basically it. Did you clickbait me? No! What? What's the title even say, actually? I can't check it. Pretty sure the title is very accurate to what happened. Helldivers 2 crashed my PC. In fact, go watch the last stream that I think got posted. I don't know, actually. Try this first. Well, we're plugged into the HDMI, okay? And we got nothing happening on this here monitor. I can plug the keyboard into the monitor maybe, and that might help. CPU came unseated because of heat. I don't think you guys understand what happened. Helldivers 2 is a game that is currently hard locking PCs. Also, the light's yellow. To not get sidetracked too hard. Try booting from a USB. How you do that? I'm using, okay, I got a Ryzen 9800 X3D, a 5070 Ti, an 1100-ish watt silent power supply, and I got like a Corsair water-cooled thingy-mabobber. New PC fun for the goat. Y'all, any costs I'm taking up with someone else. Don't you worry. I'm taking up all the costs with someone else. Iustus, thanks to Tim Broski. Very kind of you. Just lower the difficulty? I'm trying! I'm trying, I want to. Let me back in. Not gonna play until they fix it? Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. I mean, but dude, it's my job. This is bullshit. It's my job to play the game, and they're making it impossible. It's ridiculous. CPU is the only thing that unseats itself with heat. Does it boot into BIOS? Nope. The PC turns on like this. PC's on, but the monitors won't turn on. Now everything's unplugged right now, but if I plug things in, it doesn't matter. Nothing changes. Look at these. Go something like... It's like, oh, boom, and then boom. You know what's funny too? Was about to do like a challenge thing. Like, the goal was today was to play a Helldivers 2, get like a little challenge run going. Hopefully, it's probably a good thing it didn't happen. Hey guys, log into Helldivers 2. Hey dude, my PC just hard locked. Sorry dog, that's my bad. I guess better me than y'all. Put in GPU, please. It is. It's in GPU. Plug in the keyboard. Dirty monitor, but nothing's happening. I think it could be this SSD, which sucks. Fried the card? I don't know if the card is fried. The hell just happened? Yeah, stream broke. I'm not sure what I clicked, but my bad. Restart PC with SSD, see if it goes into BIOS. Yellow light means DRAM issue, try RAMs and CPU. So try reseating the RAM. Okie dokie. I have other RAM here still, actually. I could try that. Turn this off. Turn this off. I'm going to try unseating and reseating the RAM. I'm going to try the other RAM I still have. What a time to be alive. Means DRAM issues, try other RAMs. Evican, I can't say your name. Evican Intepe, I appreciate the try 22, brother. Boom. Team group RAM. And just so folks know, I've had this PC as it is, no changes for like the past month. The issue is Helldivers 2, which is ridiculous, but oh well. Unscrew the PC. Don't drop the glass. Will be very bad. Okay. Could get some light over here. It'd be sick. I don't got any. Oh well. So this is 64 gigs of RAM, 2 sticks of 32 each. Undo those. Oh gosh. The RAM wouldn't be broken, right? You can remove your SSD and it should boot into BIOS if the problem is the SSD. All right, well, I'm gonna try reseating the RAM real quick, just cause. And then I'll try that, I guess. I forget which SSD is which though. That's the issue. Like, I don't know which SSD is my, okay, doing this one-handed is gonna be tough. Like, actually impossible. Give me a second. I can't. Got that. Wait a minute. Did I put that in correctly? Could you imagine I broke it real quick? Because I'm in like a rage almost. Now, if I break this, it's my fault. That's silly though. Said hi. No, I think we're chilling. How do you tell which way the RAM goes in? How do you know? Google if this is happening to other people. It happened to Clay, kinda. Reset your GPU and RAM. And my GPU? Brother. It's GPU or monitor. Restart spam BIOS button. There's nothing happening on the PC. Did you try escape control Windows Alt G? Yeah. Unplug SSD and reboot. I'm about to. Give me a second. The RAM's currently unplugged. I gotta plug the RAM back in. And I forget how it's supposed to go. And I can't see because it's kind of dark. Okay, we're good. So Vengeance has to be at the very bottom. The V at the bottom. Got it. Goes 2 and 4. It's a Vengeance to the bottom. RAM's reseated. Then what? If reseat doesn't work, you know it's something else. Okay. Let there be light. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Yeah. Clear CMOS? You keep saying that. I did it. I did that. I did that already. It's pretty bright though. You see that? It's pretty bright and stuff. It's an orange light now. Or I guess it's yellow. I can't tell. Interessante, brother. Interessante. Clear CMOS. Okie dokie. I'm gonna do that. I'm clearing it. So that's the only light that stays on for a little bit. How long should I clear CMOS, you think? Plug the HDMI into the TV to determine if it's not the monitors. It's not the monitors, guys. Let's go ahead and just call it what it is. Helldivers 2 bricked my PC currently. It's not the monitors. It is something with the PC thanks to young Helldivers 2. Swap RAM. You right. You right. So I'm going from Vengeance back to T-force, and T-force goes in like this. Okay. Interesting. One second. Okay, we're good. I keep getting scared I'm putting the RAM in wrong, and I'm not. So that's good news. Rolled out, about to. So with the T-force RAM, the cool thing is the T-force goes first. So I'm gonna get that the BBM out of your face real quick. All right, this RAM for some reason is like kind of weird to put in. Seated properly. And seated properly. Clear CMOS. Holding it. Reseat RAM, motherboard power cable to board, post fail. I mean, I can reseat the motherboard power cable to board. That's a hard cable to reseat though. That one's actually tough. I don't like doing that one. Button Gore shorts. That name is different. Thanks to the 2. What debug LED is it on? Orange/yellow. Love to help, but I would not know what I'm talking about. Hey, did you already unplug the power? Yes. Power's unplugged at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and plug the power back in. Wait, should I do anything with the GPU right now? Should I reseat the GPU? The cables? I'm about to. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it, even though I don't think it's the issue. Oh God. It's like a lot of flexion. Freaking moving that thing. Scurry. Power has been deep cycled. That thing. It's also currently deep fried. Okay. The same. It wasn't just helldivers, but any demanding game. Like anything was lighting up. Long story short, I misplaced connector cables to the GPU. But the thing is, I didn't change anything. Guys, first of all, that's unfortunate that happened to you. I think that PC troubles are really whack to deal with. But in my case, the PC was working fine for a month. A month. The issue is helldivers 2. That just full stop. So I think it might be my SSD. Which I need to figure out which one, because I don't know which SSD it is. I didn't label them like I should have. But maybe this works. And it's not the SSD, and it's still helldivers 2. I still blame that entirely. Because like I said, I haven't changed anything in the PC. The PC's fine, it works on other games. Helldivers 2 is the only game that my PC will hard lock when I'm playing. That is a problem. No other game does that, but Helldivers 2. We are still screwed. Nothing's happening. So it's not the RAM. I tried resetting the RAM. I tried different RAM. Not the RAM. It's the SSD probably. That's whack, bro. It's crazy that they haven't talked about this yet either, I don't think. Airhead will ask you to edit this out of the VOD. It can kick rocks on that, Chief. Hell to the no. They should probably actually announce this as a problem instead of keeping it a secret. But that would actually make them accountable for anything that happened to folks' PC if they do that. So I can kind of get why they're not doing it. Oh well. Gonna hop off. It's not your RAM or GPU. It's your CPU expanding out of the socket. This happens a lot. Good luck, though. Matt thinks so 5. It's your CPU expanding out of the socket. How the fuck do you fix that? Do you have any M.2 drives? Yes, I think that actually I think that my SSD is my M.2 drive, if I'm not mistaken. No slot A2. No. On this PC, it's 2.4. It's you go slot 2, slot 4. Try one second time, different slots. I don't think it's the RAM, guys. Not on carpet, or you'll short circuit your stuff. I don't think that's an issue either. Person wouldn't touch anything inside till I exhaust all power-related issues. Well, we're already doing some stuff. You try grinding yourself first. It doesn't matter that much. Debug light is going to tell you what it is. Well, I'll try it again, I guess. It's yellow/orange. Is there an orange indicator? Does that matter? Unplug all SSDs if not sure. PC will go into BIOS without them. Getting to the M.2 is redonkulous. Ever heard her talking shit about how HDDs? Hey, HDDs kind of suck. They got me though. They got me pretty good. Just get it to a repair shop. Bound to do more harm if you start fiddling. Not really. You're just legitimately. I put the PC together, dog. I don't know everything about the PC itself, but it's not that serious. Not that deep. When you unplug things, it's not rocket science. You unplug pins, you remove them from the thing, and you unseat stuff. That's not crazy. I do need a screwdriver though. Slot A2 for why? One stick only in slot A2, but why? But why? Can only go one way? What are we talking about? The notch isn't symmetrical. Yeah, I know that. What are we saying? There's a notch? What are you guys talking about? We'll be texting you in a bit to help out. Chat, I think that we're doing that thing where you're just saying words that aren't helpful. I know that the RAM is not symmetrical. That's why I put it into where the notch fits correctly. Team group at the top, it goes in, the notch slides in. If I was doing it incorrectly, I would have broken it, and you wouldn't hear it click. We're doing that thing where we're just saying words and not actually, like, what's going on? Yo, Josh thinks at 5. Like, the RAM was seated correctly. If I'm wrong, then you can't really see. Fuck, I need light. Yeah, the short end's at the bottom. You see how it's the short ends, like the long end's at the top, short end at the bottom. On this, the short end's at the bottom, long at the top. So, what are y'all saying? One that's bigger? What are you saying? Guys, what is going on, bro? Trying to give advice through his chat to give to you. He best not be talking about the RAM. I'm a freaking tweak, dog. There's a text label next to LED. What is it? I can't, dude, it's so dark in here. I need a flashlight. I need a flashlight. I should have started the stream on my DJI camera so I could use my phone as a flashlight. Damn, I feel for Clay now. I feel for Clay something fierce. The annoying thing is at no point was I like, yeah, what happened to Clay is his fault. So this is like bullshit karma. I didn't do anything to deserve this karma, I don't think. That's the ridiculous stuff. I don't have flashlights. That's not good. I can't read or see anything in the PC. It's too damn dark. Huh. ASRock motherboards have been cooking. 900 XGDs, Gamer Nexus has done a deep dive on this. ASRock? I have an Asus 650B with Wi-Fi that I don't even use. So I was mistakenly, I didn't mean to get that. Clay mentioned he sent you a DM with some advice with timestamped to watch. Word. Shit. I should have started streaming on my damn DJI. You know what? I'm about to do that actually. I'm gonna start streaming on this so I can fix this. Because I am not that tech savvy to do stuff myself. Like I can tinker with stuff. Ow. Well. Put mustard on it. I got some in the fridge, small little canister though. If LEDs for post, so let the PC run for 5 to 10 minutes. This happens to my PC occasionally and it fixes itself after a little bit. For LEDs for post. Generic YouTube name, looks at 5. It's Asus ROG Strix, 60B gaming motherboard, Wi-Fi ATX AM5 motherboard. That's the one. Have you tried air compressor? Stellar work. Took out the RAM, it takes a while on first boot. It's a DRAM issue. Isn't DRAM motherboard or a graphics card? Reseat CPU. What's DRAM? I'm not reseating the CPU. The CPU didn't freaking fail. DRAM is RAM. Oh shit. VRAM is okay. Gotcha. If I reseated the RAM though, and I used different sticks. Somebody said to use only one stick of RAM. Do we trust them, chat? Do we trust them? Reseat the CMOS battery. What does CMOS mean? Try it. Okie dokie. Purging the power. Just try reseating the CMOS, see if the overclocks are causing instability. The coin battery. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, I see it. I see the coin battery. Okay. How the hell? How do you even unseat this thing in the first place? All right, this is where wait. This is where tinkering may break something. How do you unseat that thing? It's not normal. Like I've unseated those before, but this is not normal. This is different. This is weird. I'ma break it. Hopefully not. It's like a rubber doohickey that I don't know what it does. The 2032 battery on the motherboard. 2032. I can't reseat that, dog. Take the tech? Not yet. How does he not know his own computer? Do you know every component in your car? I don't think so. Good talk. And if you do, still, point still stands. Point still stands. What kind of comment is that, dog? I guess it's the generic stuff that you'll see from NPCs these days. It's crazy. You'll go on the internet and you see so many of the same comments. It kind of gets mundane, damn near. Oh, wait. Does it go up? I didn't break anything. Nope. I didn't break anything. Don't worry about this. It's like a small little plastic piece. I'll figure it out. I can't see anything in this freaking PC, bro. It doesn't matter. All of our BIOS settings will be reset. No! I'm not doing it. Last message. CMOS battery pops out. You won't break anything. The yellow LED on your motherboard has a label. Read it. IT technician here. Your yellow LED on your motherboard has a label. But I can't see anything in there. Oh. I can I can't. Some small ass text, man. Shorts, thanks for the 5. It pops out. So if I pop out that battery, it resets my BIOS. Push the backside. It's like a weird clip. This thing is fucking in there. It definitely comes out the right side. Buy the cross jumper pins instead of your motherboard. Push the back sides out. This is some bullshit. I have an idea, actually. I have a riveting idea. Revolutionary, even. Place it over there. Move this. Move this. Move this. Like that. Move this. That. What is this? Little cable. Everything's plugged in. Cool. Okay. We can see stuff now, kind of. Alright, what the hell's going on down there, man? That's some bullshit. DDR pad drivers bricked your PC? Nah, it's just helldivers doing some dumb shit. Oh, what? I never removed a sticker down here? What? Got it now, though. Sheesh. Metal clip on the right side of the CMOS. Oh, push it. That didn't do anything. Where'd that little piece go? Where'd you guys put that piece? There was like a little a rubbery piece, and somebody misplaced it. We need that, I think. Push the tab away from the center. I'm trying, it's not doing anything. I don't know what they're doing down here, dog. Without him joining Discord voice, this is too irritating. I mean, I can join Discord voice if I tab out though. 1 second. One BIOS fluid. Is that next to the blinker fluid? Possibly. Do what Jester Walker said. If the debug says it's DRAM, take out all sticks, insert one into the channel the manual says, and turn it on and see what the debug says. If it's the same, try again with a different RAM stick. Okie dokie. Well, we have all but one in at the moment. We're gonna go ahead and try something. Need 2 sticks of RAM for dual channel. You're seriously losing out. I have 2 sticks. Folks are saying we use 1 stick to start the PC. Showing a yellow light, and it says CPU DRAM. CPU keeps tabbing me out. It's fucking me over. Yeah, it's still the same light. We do with 1 RAM stick. No more debug LED. It's the same debug LED. It's the same one. Yellow. Press the metal latch on the CMOS battery to the right. I'm gonna do that in a second, I think. Arrowhead spaghetti code is so bad. I don't know how they did this shit. This is like new to me. I've played games for something like damn near 20 years now. 15 years. Never had this happen. OhDough general chat. I gotta figure it out. Turn off the power supply. Pull the CMOS battery. I will in a second. Let it see if it does anything right now. Oh, fucking lights. So Clay sent me a video on how to reinstate an SSD. Might have to do that. It's training RAM. Leave it on for 5 minutes. Okie dokie. Leave the battery alone. I already removed the plastic doohickey, and I don't know where it went. Should probably go looking for that, huh? Give it 5 to 10 minutes. Okie dokie. It's not in my pocket. It's not here. Where did I put it? Look, why would I not holding that little freaking small plastic doohickey? It's strange. Unplug your machine before you unplug devices. It was. What? Yeah, there's some stuff going on. Like there's some folks that know what they're talking about. There's some folks that don't know what they're talking about. Hey, I guess they're trying to help. Cursed by the squids. Cursed by a freaking arrowhead, dog. Check the manual of your motherboard on how to clear your CMOS. If you're doing CMOS preset, do it for the last resort. Yeah, I don't know if CMOS is the issue. I think it's an SSD problem. But the SSD in question is my M.2 drive. So that's an SSD, right? It still counts? I don't know. You're gonna make this into a video? I don't know. I don't really care to make these kinds of videos. I'm streaming it more so because I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. PC got a cognitive disruptor shit. Well, just so we're all clear, The reason why the PC is in shambles, I started Helldivers 2 and it bricked my PC. That's the order of operations. I was playing Battlefield 6 with Dozer today, right before I started stream, and the moment I started Helldivers 2, the moment I started it, PC froze. Well, the moment it got into the thing, it froze. So I don't think it's an issue with my motherboard, or I don't think it's an issue with my components themselves, they all of a sudden just broke. Helldivers 2 broke something, or it messed it up. That's what I think is the issue. It's the only thing that makes sense. I love you, but this is a CPU unset issue, which means undoing and cooling everything is blank because it goes into self-preservation mode to save your costly CPU. No post is the clue. I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's SSD. Matt, thanks for 10. I think that people, you're not listening to, I'm saying it's Helldivers 2 caused this. Why would it be, how would my CPU just get unset? You know what I mean? I launched Helldivers 2, PC bricked. I think that people are not acknowledging that. CPU, I have a 9800X3D. The game is CPU heavy. I have a really good CPU. Your motherboard PC's bricked? Motherboard's on though. They create a recovery USB drive? I have one. Let me find it real quick. Pretty sure this has what I need on it. It has a clean install of Windows 11, I'm fairly certain. Battlefield 6? This was after starting Helldivers 2. And Helldivers 2 is installed on my... Sorry about that. Helldivers 2 is installed on my SSD. Change to the game or your PC. Are you able to post into BIOS? Nope. The very SSD that Helldivers 2 is installed on is the same one that has my operating system. GameGuard and cheat rather than Helldivers 2 itself. Battlefield 6 stopped people from playing Valorant during the beta test. Jesus. Can't be an SSD. You would see a BIOS screen. So we're saying to reseat the CPU? I don't want to do that. How are folks saying it's a PC issue when his prior stream crashed the moment his game opened? I don't know. That's my thing. I don't think it's a PC problem. I think the game caused an issue with the PC. Then remove it. It's not that hard to remove the GPU. It's like 2 steps. You mean the SSD? I don't know which one it is. I mean, I can remove it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So this isn't changing anything. I'm gonna go ahead and do what Big Broski's saying. Unplug it from power. Prime it or whatever you all say to do to turn the power on when it's not powered on. Can the motherboard detect the M.2 SSD? Should be. Wait for this to do its thing. Turn off with the lights. Take the case to PC store to figure it out. Maybe. If I can't figure it out tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. So you saying just for M.2 SSDs, just undo the thing and place it somewhere? This got a stick though. General chat, Discord. Okay, so if we're following with this motherboard saying it's RAM. It's RAM. If it's RAM, what does one do? It's VRAM. The yellow light means VRAM. It's the CPU. VRAM. Oh, yellow light CPU VRAM. Fuck. It's CPU, you think? Why are we okay, first of all, why are we resetting the CMOS? The CMOS. Reseating is one of the last troubleshooting steps. Always go least invasive, most invasive when isolating issues. Not SSD, CPU would still boot. This is looking like a CPU failure. That's fucked. Pull SSD and GPU and try to boot BIOS. Are we trusting the motherboard saying it's CPU though? It's CPU VRAM. I reseated VRAM. I tried one stick of VRAM. Not gonna lie. Well, if other games paid the bills, I'd be down. Bear to Conquer, thanks to 2. DRAM error means issue with your RAM. Try swapping the RAM sticks. I did. Make sure your RAM is in slot 1. Oh, I'm in slot 2. What does that change? Windows 11 brick your PC? Helldivers 2 did. The reason you had stutters in a CPU-heavy game like Helldivers is because it was dying. Nothing else used the CPU that much. I don't think it was that the CPU was dying. I think that Helldivers 2 was killing it, maybe. I think that I think that Helldivers 2 maybe killed my CPU. Who knows? Just check the cooling fluid on your CPU. It can't hurt. It's overworked. The coolant would be degraded. What the fuck? Take out all RAM and put everything back. I did that. What do you mean check the fluid? Like, look at it? All right. We're getting to the freaking the Geek Squad territory here. You can't even boot to BIOS or UEFI? No, I can't. Have you tried putting on some SPF 50? No. I'll take your apology later. You ain't getting it. Thanks for 2, Matt. You ain't getting it, brother. Will you make a video on how to unbrick the PC after Helldivers 2 boot up? I think my PC might be cooked. Colin, thanks for the 5. And if it is, I think it's Helldivers 2. I think Helldivers 2 was consistently wearing it down. Because, like I said, I've had a lot of instances where Helldivers 2 would freeze my PC. The whole thing is frozen. Helldivers 2 only. Nothing else has done this or even close to this. And I had to restart it. And I was like, oh, it's not a big deal. I can fix it by restarting the PC. I wonder if that was just hurting it the whole time. Maybe. Colin X5. Completely bricked your PC? I think there's nothing else that makes sense. Nothing else. No other game was causing an issue. None. Not a single game. This one did. Now, if I can fix it by buying a new CPU, I can do that. But I'm still not happy about it if that's the issue. Can try to boot without RAM. Okay. I can. I can do all kinds of stuff. Pull CPU and check its connectors and the motherboard socket. I don't want to do that. That seems scary. CPU is scary. I hate reseating CPUs. Are drivers up to date? Yeah, they're fairly up to date in the PC. If you want someone that knows what they're doing, Discord now. I don't know, brother. I've got a bunch of experts in the chat already. And plus I can't chat while I'll stream it right now. Don't reseat CPU yet. That's an invasive fix. We start with CMOS, reseating cables, all that. If you have questions, I'll respond directly. Good luck. I'll do the CMOS. Yeah, I'll do CMOS. Oh, I did. Hey, I reseated it. We pull it back. Okay. How the fuck do we reseat it? Yeah, we should be good. Okay, the CMOS is reseated. Now what? Now, I reseated the CMOS. Should I keep all the RAM not plugged in, and see what goes next? Reseat CPU. There's so many steps to try before that. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Plus, I don't want to. Does your motherboard have a Q code display? It gives you a code. You could search it up on Google. It just said that CPU VRAM are the issue. It showed a light. Time to pull up the Game Boy. I don't want to do that neither. All right, CMOS has been reseated. An SSD is an M.2. When I say M.2, I mean the ones that are attached to the motherboard directly. Yeah, well, yeah, my M.2s have the game and they have the operating system on them. I'm just gonna whip out the second phone to fix this phone. I don't got two phones. Back to the motherboard, look for reset CMOS button. The back of my motherboard? The fuck? I see a COM debug, but that's like a pin thing. There's a battery. I did that. The back of my motherboard. What the heck are we talking about? CPU opt. Take out the CMOS battery? But why? VRAM is GPU, DRAM is just RAM. Yeah. DRAM is RAM. It said CPU and DRAM are the orange light, and that was what's showing. Still can't do it. You try with known set of working RAM. The RAM I have was known to be working until today. I have 2 sticks of 32 gigabytes, 2 sticks of 16 gigabytes. I tried both, nothing happened, nothing changed. Whatever you do, don't go to troubleshooting on the helldivers Discord. Check the back of it, in other words, look for reset CMOS button. The back of it? Okay. I gotta flip it over again. Now, Jesus. So 9800 XGDs are bricking PCs? I wonder if the games are causing that. Is it BIOS flashback? The back of your motherboard? Now, when you say back of your motherboard, do you mean like the back of it, like this? Oh, I found it. It's the piece that goes in your finger. I can't put it in there though. I'll spray you on anecdotal background. It's CPU. Damn it. What do I do? Do I buy a new one? What do y'all think? What's the play here? Zizzer, thanks for the 2, brother. Bro has a ROG Strix B. No, it's a 650, not 850. It's a 650. ROG Strix B650. See, reset CMOS because it could be due to unstable RAM overclocks. You keep saying to reset CMOS. I don't see a button for that anywhere. If you can't get to BIOS, then your computer's fucked. I can't. I cannot get to BIOS. You know what's really crazy? So I can't really actually, I can buy a new CPU right now. I don't get paid by YouTube until the 22nd or so. But I can put a new CPU on my credit card if I have to. Check the back of your motherboard, look for reset CMOS button. You keep saying that. What do you mean by back of motherboard? I'm looking right here. I don't see a button that says reset CMOS. I see a BIOS flash. I see this button. This is not a button, actually. I don't see anything about CMOS. And then back here, there is no button, brother. Not visible. Like at all. So I'm confused. Is your current and previous PC an AM5? Yes. What does it say? Reset CMOS should clear BIOS corruption. Where's Harambe with the trend? What the hell? VRAM is for your GPU. It's CRAM. No, VRAM is. Oh, we're talking about DRAM? We keep saying things that I don't think are correlated with what's being said. We're talking about DRAM. Who's saying VRAM, bro? We're saying DRAM. DRAM is your RAM. Do you have another computer to test a graphics card in? I do. I don't think it can power it though. You know what's crazy? I actually have another PC. I forgot. Old reliable. I don't think this can power what I need to power. Yeah. I got 2080 Ti, a 3950X Ryzen. Yeah. I don't know. It's CPU lifted out of the socket, friend. Oh my god. So I gotta reseat it? I don't want to do this. How old is this? Have you tried the angle of death? Wait, angel. Jesus Christ. If they're both an AM5, you could replace your new CPU with the old one. But the old one sucks. This is Rage Bait. I'm an actual tech. No, I started Helldivers 2, PC bricked. Literally happened to me. I had to disconnect the SSD. The game was downloaded in to get my PC back to normal. If it's on the C drive, then I wish you luck. You may have to do a fresh Windows install. It is. It is in the Windows C drive. So Charion V, thanks for the 10, by the way. Did your PC not post? Was it like when you started your PC, it wouldn't even go to BIOS? You couldn't see anything on your monitors? Is that the same issue you had? Send Shams a bill once you fix it? I might. Darshingen, thanks for the 10. Yes, it doesn't matter for posts. Guys, stop baiting him with misinformation. Okay, we're going to look at the CPU. We're going to at least remove the water cooler and see what's happening, because I'm curious. And if nothing else, like, that's going to happen anyway. Like, no matter what, I'm pretty sure I got to change that out or something. Put it back on first. Next time we do a PC anything, I'm putting it back in my old Leon Lee case, I think. Jesus. Okay. Uno más. Uno second. My chant CPU. Yeah. Okay. This is not how I want my day to go at all, actually. Whatever. I think I can use this. Yeah, it's kind of, should be fine. But an H100 because stock rising cooler wasn't enough to keep helldivers from throttling it to 90 Celsius. I never did check my CPU temps. Wasn't particularly that good about that kind of stuff. Jesus! This is not, it doesn't fit. Is there a wider one? No, there's not. I'm gonna go grab a Phillips. Those are some chunky gosh darn slots for a screwdriver. That's too big. That's missing everything. Found it. Motherboard might be protecting itself. The instruction to not post is stored in the CMOS. If you clear the CMOS, it'll start fresh and check for problems. So, how do you restore the CMOS? Ninja Theory, AshRam 605. I reseated the battery that folks had to reseat. That's not how computers work. Well, people keep saying they reset CMOS, yeah? That's one thing that everyone, their mother's been repeating back, like just incessantly. If you get to BIOS, then your CPU motherboard is dead. If you do get... Turn on the PC, put the RAM into slot 1, then restart. Okay. RAM into slot 1. What CPU running? A 9800 X3D. You can't boot without RAM? I didn't try to. Boot into safe mode? No, I have not. I can't even post. Need a bigger bench press? Potentially. Use onboard graphics to rule out your GPU not displaying, then get to BIOS. If no BIOS, then CPU. HDMI. It's the motherboard. Power is distributed, but it's not finding devices plugged in. That's why the keyboard just isn't turning on. I don't think it's a motherboard. I mean, it could be a combination. It could be that I'm using a B650 motherboard with a 9800 X3D. I think what my plan is, I'm gonna probably end up buying a 800 series motherboard and another 9800 X3D. That's my plan. Who said yellow CPU? This thing did. So at the very top, I'm pretty sure that yellow light, oh, maybe it's not. What the fuck is yellow? I think there's a light above it that actually is CPU and RAM. What does yellow mean? It's so, like, I thought it was close enough that it'd be the same light, but I don't think it is. ASRock? It's not ASRock, this is Asus. Give it a whack? Not yet. Back in motherboard? Already did. There's no button of that kind. There's no, I don't see a CMOS reset button. I received the battery, but I don't see a button to reset it. Turn off the power supply before resetting the CMOS. I think I did. People in here are just drowning you in so many different things. Like, holy moly, I'm in your Discord, as are several of us. I don't mind actually helping, but good luck. All right, chat. I might have to ditch you guys. Some of y'all, a bunch of misinformation spreaders. Glue spread? You built different. 1 RAM? I got 1 RAM. You gotta wait? I'm waiting. What's happening? All right. I might have to, yeah, I might end stream and just go talk to these folks who are trying to help, because I don't know what I'm doing. I would like to get this fixed. So I'm gonna go do that. Thank y'all for your time. Appreciate you. And I do hope that this doesn't happen to you, because it's not very fun. And I hope it's not Helldivers 2, but I think it is. Because, like I said, I started Helldivers 2, PC bricked. If that's not a coincidence, or if that is a coincidence, that's pretty uncanny of a coincidence. So take that for what you will, and thank you all for watching again. Have a good day or night. Peace.